Welcome back to Damian Priest of the Judgment Day, absolutely demolishing Rey Mysterio and the Judgment Day, and Dominic Mysterio watching from outside.
Dominic almost completely stoic, just feet away from the destruction of his father.
Imagine Rey right now. You're getting pummeled, beaten down by Damian Priest. You catch a glimpse of your 25-year-old son, his cold and empty demeanor, standing side by side with your enemies. It's got to be mentally torturous.
Want to fight his way back against Damian Priest, but Corey, you said it. You question whether or not Rey Mysterio should be out here tonight in his mental state. Right now, it's looking like a bad decision.
Well, listen, Rey Mysterio is one of the greatest superstars in the history of this business. But tonight is not the night to pick a fight, particularly with somebody as dangerous as a Damian Priest.
Mysterio continues to survive in this fight despite everything.
Look, Rey's best ally, Edge, is in our local hospital. His son is outside of the ring, standing side by side with Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor. I mean, Rey's brain right now has got to be on overload.
Whoa! Beautiful shot, though, over the top rope.
Perhaps Rey is more focused than we think, Corey.
Needs to block out everything but Damian Priest. Can he do that with everything he's accomplished in the WWE? This being a Herculean task for Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio has to feel like the loneliest man on the planet Earth right now, being beaten savagely by Damian Priest and having his very own flesh and blood do nothing but look on.
Rey has no choice but to just keep on fighting.
And that's exactly what he's doing.
He hopes that this whole nightmare can end.
Finding some offense to the cover. Kick out from Damian Priest. Rey's eyes locked on Dom.
It's almost as if Rey's just staring at Dominic, begging for him to show me something, show me some sort of remorse. Show me that you still care.
What on earth is Rey looking to do here? Got Priest trapped between the ropes. Rey using his own leg.
With the power of Damian Priest, once again the equalizer and then some.
Rey might be out on his feet here, holding himself up on the ropes.
And just rebounding off that turnbuckle. Rey Mysterio at his best when he can move. Right now he's not moving, he is flat on his back.
But still with life in his soul.
Listen, Rey's gonna fight because that's what Rey does. That's all Rey knows, is to fight from bell to bell. But this kick from Damian Priest had to make Rey think twice about his situation.
You want mercy, you're not going to see it in the eyes of anyone from the Judgment Day, including Damian Priest, looking to finish this one.
Rey Mysterio changing the plans of Damian Priest. Horse on the shoulder now. The punishment.
Oh my God, what a DDT counter. Rhea Ripley can't believe what she's seeing.
Rey Mysterio now thinking about making the climb.
Mysterio has made a career overcoming seemingly insurmountable odds.
But one straight right from Priest changes Rey's plans.
Almost turning out the lights and a fired up Rhea Ripley. Letting everyone know what she thinks about it. But right now, momentum with Damian Priest. This could be the end.
Mysterio draped over the shoulders of Damian Priest, fighting desperately to escape this predicament.
Rey with knees to the jaw.
Unbelievable.
Rey crawling to the cover.
2. No.
And again, Dominic Mysterio remaining absolutely stoic, emotionless.
You can have emotions, you can have a soul, and you can join the Judgment Day.
But nobody knows what to make of this. Jimmy, we share a locker room with the Mysterios, and it just feels weird. They're not. It doesn't feel right. None of it.
Attempted the 619. Counter by Damian Priest.
God, Rey, just stay down.
Rey doesn't know how to stay down. Rey doesn't know how to quit. Miscue on the 619. Boom! That might mark the beginning of the end for Rey Mysterio.
I think the beginning of the end for Rey Mysterio is when the bell rang, Byron. As impossible as it seems tonight, even Rey Mysterio, under these circumstances, didn't have a chance. This is just a technicality. This is going to do it.
A helpless Rey Mysterio in the clutches of Damian Priest. No!
Oh my goodness! Rey able
to
counter again!
Dial it up, gentlemen!
Oh! All this
God!
distraction of Balor, Rhea, Dominic popping up on the apron. That just cleared the way for Priest to strike.
Dominic just cost Rey Mysterio the 619 and perhaps the victory.
Last rites from Priest, south of heaven.
To the merciful cover, and it's 3. Here is your winner, Damian Priest. The physical pain of that match secondary for Rey Mysterio because of this.
Rey Mysterio gave it everything he had. The second attempt for the 619, and Dominic Mysterio, who remained emotionless at ringside, will be the first shoe to drop. Rhea Ripley causing a distraction for this. Damian Priest to strike. And the end will conclude with the South of Heaven chokeslam from Damian Priest. Hey, guys, look at this. The look, the slight smirk on the face of Dominic Mysterio, as if he's proud of what's been done to his father.
Heartbreaking. Only word to describe it.
Now that Damian is done with Rey Mysterio, there's just one more man left in the way. And Dominic's gonna send him back into retirement.
Hell yeah.
Because what Poppy wants, Poppy gets.
No lies told.
And that is why Dom is going to set out the challenge for next week on Monday Night Raw to go one-on-one with Edge.
Remains to be seen what sort of condition the Rated R Superstar is going to be in, but Dominic, it's time to put your big boy pants on because you got a very, very pissed off Rated R Superstar breathing down your neck.